All right, disappointing loss, a tough one to swallow, and the defense gave us a chance to win the football game. They gave us 2 turnovers and 1 turnover on downs. We scored 3 touchdowns on it. Offense did not move the ball at all, rushed the ball for 60-some yards, I believe, and straight embarrassing. So congratulations to James Madison, but we didn't do our job in all 3 phases. So we can't let this 1 loss turn into 2. We have a tough opponent coming next week in the Citadel, but very disappointed, very embarrassed, and we have to come back and regroup and get ready to go.
David Ware, 24/7 Sports. Sean, for lack of a better way to ask the question, what happened to the offense in the second half?
I wish I had an answer. Talked about winning the middle 8. They went down and scored there right before the first half, and the offense came out, and we couldn't move the ball. They stuffed the run game. They were dropping out our play actions, and they covered us down the field. We ran 1 wrong route on one we should have been an easy first down. We ran the wrong route, but again, that's on us as a staff, starting with me. And we have to get this squared away. We have too many good players on offense, too many good running backs. We're banged up a little bit there, but that's not an excuse. We got 5 great running backs can run the football, and we have to get it squared away.
In the second half, they started getting home with some pressure. Did they modify something that they were doing that you guys were able to identify that changed the look?
No, it was a high-pressure defense. They blitzed 54% of the time. We knew that. There were some plays that we had to check with that pressure. But, again, there's a hot route. If we don't run the hot route, we have no chance. So, but, again, we have to have a better plan than that, and that starts with me. But, again, it comes about execution, and we have to get that squared away. But very disappointing, and this 1 loss is not going to define this season. We have a lot of football left in front of us. But I'm going to say it again, we can't let 1 loss turn to 2.
Defensively, the one thing that seems to be continuing to cause problems is explosive plays, giving up the big stuff. I don't know if you guys have diagnosed that as it's gone on the first couple of games, but, was it kind of the same pattern you saw today?
Same thing. We call defenses that we have a spy on the quarterback, and the linebacker doesn't spy the quarterback. So in this defense, you have to fit it right and have clean eyes. And for the most part, defense did. But when it came a crucial time of the game, we didn't get it done. So we'll regroup tomorrow morning and come back ready for the Citadel.
Any more questions? No more questions for Coach. All right.
David Rogers, High Country Sports. Can you identify anything specifically what they were doing on defense to stop the run as much as they did?
No, they're always going to bring one more guy in the box, and we knew that. And when that happens, you have to win on the outside, and we have to make sure we get open, run the right depth at routes, and catch the football. So it wasn't one person, it wasn't one group. Again, this goes back to it's a team game. All 3 phases need something to improve on, and we have to get that squared away and squared away fast. It's a tough conference, tough divisional opponent. And I have full confidence in our players in this program. We'll get back on the winning track.
Okay, thank you.
Chris Peterson, WXI 12 Sports. Coach, the first month of the season has just been an emotional roller coaster. A lot of drama, late game drama. I mean, these are young men. How much of that excitement and drama, game day coming to town, how much of that do you think has to do with just where the mindset is of this team right now?
0. In this program, we don't even talk about that. And it's the mindset of the program for a long time. We have to block out the noise and execute. I mean, you only get so many opportunities. So we have 8 more games left. That's 56 more days of football for some of these people. And we have to make sure we execute and go to high rate of execution all 3 phases. We're not good enough to take a quarter off or a half off. We have them down 28-3, I believe. We have to put the foot on the gas and bury them, and we did not do that. We didn't call it good enough. We didn't execute good enough, and the head coach didn't coach good enough.
Coach, coming into the game, I believe both you and Coach Signetti from JMU talked about how this is probably going to be an emerging rivalry coming up. This game, is it representative of what you foresee playing against JMU going forward? This kind of defense first mentality from them. They only allowed 10 rushing yards coming into the game, so really good job on them on that part. Sorry.
No, they have a really good program, and we knew that when they come into the league. I mean, I've said all along that's a program that's has a lot of things in place right now to be successful, but that's every team on the East is going to be a great rivalry, and it's going to be a brutal conference. But we know that, and we look for that challenge. We're not going to back down just because we bring some tough teams in our conference, but we'll be fine. We'll regroup tonight, get back tomorrow, and put it to bed, and move on to the Citadel.